Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to your program called Weekly Horoscope from the 30th of January to the 5th of February 2022. And this is specially for you coming from Taurus. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading your palms. Palms are very special. They belong to your soul. All these lines and signs which change, for better or for worse, are the coordination of the soul with you. And so, a lot of advice you can see from there, which is what the soul is doing for you and how well it's doing for you. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers in this 90-minute session. And I'll show you how to reach that magic inside you. That's the soul. And more than that, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions. We'll talk more about that later. You coming from Taurus, your Thursday, January, Sunday, you have some problems because the planets of domination and stubbornness are there. Their duties to make you dominating and stubborn for the wrong reasons because they are negative planets. You may plan things on too big a scale and they are not going to be able to be sustained. So don't get overly ambitious for big things in the morning and afternoon of 30th January Sunday. Keep them at a level which you can manage to do would be better. Some planets of ego are there in the morning and afternoon as well. You'll feel that sensation about wanting to be egoistic. Don't, because they are negative planets. Evening and nightfall, you are totally surrounded by egoistic planets, and you just are feeling unhappy because perhaps you have been rudely treated, or perhaps your ego is not delivering what you are dreaming about. Well, it's not going to happen because these planets are not very positive. So if you don't need to go out, why bother going out? But if you have to, plans already made. Don't be too expectant and don't let your ego get in the way of friendship as well. Ego simply means overly passionate and emotional. That's what ego is. Use logic, facts, and figures to bring you back to earth for the reality of things. 31st of January, Monday. It's a bad morning and afternoon. The planets of unexpected badness are very active. Accidents are included. Accidents can be verbal, they can be emotional, they can be physical. So drive around very carefully. Say things very cautiously. And don't upset people where you work or where you do business. The retaliation is going to leave you the loser in many ways. And on the evening and nightfall, that becomes extremely lucky. So you want to do things evening and nightfall. Meet people in the evening and nightfall who can help you a better life or help you find happiness or help you find contentment. Chase for the romance for the evening nightfall. Go out with people and you'll see that the benefits are great. Then we'll go to the 1st of February, Tuesday, which is a pretty good morning and afternoon. Except one or two ego planets may make you a little bit uptight with people. Relax. Try to be part of a team where you work or part of a team where you do business. You can meet people who are important to you. So don't let that ego simply spoil things. You don't have to be humble. You just have to be as polite as you can. Evening and nightfall turns absolutely nasty. Now, really, accidents can be bad. Now, really, violence can be bad. Now, really, aggression against you can be bad, or it may come from you, but you'll still be the victim. So tell yourself you have to take the soft approach in the evening, nightfall, if you are going out anywhere. If you're not going out, even better, just stay home with this kind of nasty planets hanging around because they produce accidents which can be emotional accidents, verbal accidents, and physical accidents. So be careful whoever you're with. The wrong word said and everything goes out of control. The 2nd of February, Wednesday, is a lucky morning and afternoon. Your mind is very clear and creative and imaginative. So do things that can help you do that. You will be full of charm and you will be able to chase for the romance you want. And you'll have the chance to be with people who care for you. So even at work, even in business, you'll have the ability to show that creative level, imaginative level. So go ahead and show that, and you will be very welcome to be rewarded as well. These are planets of change and the planets of travel. So you can plan the changes you want to make. You can plan the travel you want to make. So it's a lucky day altogether, morning and afternoon at least. Evening and nightfall also good. Also good unless you show ego too much, then it turns bad. And don't be stubborn in the evening nightfall. Be as flexible as you can. Put the ego aside. Say you're going to be part of a team, and that would help you a lot for the evening nightfall. February Thursday. Now the planets of ego are back, and not only that, the planets of stubbornness and domination are back. You've got to get loose, meaning don't be so rigid about things. Don't put your foot down and say that's the way it's going to be and that's it. It won't work because these planets are weak and against you. They make you do that to get yourself into trouble. So why not be more flexible and why not be more negotiable? And that's the way you control these planets of domination and stubbornness. Otherwise, a conflict takes place and you are supposed to be the victim. So you're supposed to be the loser. Evening and nightfall is wonderfully, wonderfully good. Now you'll find all the solutions you couldn't find in the morning. Now you'll be in the company of people who are willing to help you in every way you want. So ask favors in the evening, nightfall, or create favors for yourself by doing things for people or by helping people or just being with people. So you can have a wonderful sociable evening and nightfall. The 4th of February, Friday, you have to be careful in the morning and afternoon accidents because planets are moving at a very fast pace and they make you very impulsive. And impulsiveness opens the door towards accidents, verbal accidents, physical accidents, even emotional accidents. Some things can go wrong very, very fast. So count to 5 before you say anything or do anything. And if you don't have to drive around a lot, minimize it because there is danger from these planets. The unexpected, but bad. So that's what you want to avoid. Evening and nightfall, you are not very happy. But there are many planets of internet around. So I suggest you go to the internet and you may find many good possibilities waiting for you there. Other than that, whoever you are with, don't show your stubbornness. Try to be as conducive to what people want. Reach out and help them. You need support in the evening nightfall. If you are stubborn, then you will be left alone. And don't be unnecessarily demanding as well. The 5th of February, Saturday, now planets are moving even faster in the morning and afternoon. In fact, the whole day. You've got to watch out for this 5th of February, Saturday. Verbally, emotionally, physically, anything said can have bad consequences. In the morning, the planets of speech and action are moving fast. So the speech can go wrong and you'll say the wrong things and you'll wish you hadn't said it. Your actions may go wrong and you wish you hadn't taken those actions. So you've got to slow down your thought process by counting to 5 for every action that you want to take. And driving around, you be careful because you'll tend to speed. You're either under stress or you've got too much to do and you are under speed. So you'll speed and you'll open yourself to problems. And also the speech factor. Try to take the soft approach with speech. Otherwise, arguments will come from nowhere, giving you added pressure. Evening and nightfall, the planets of accidents as well. Or sometimes we call it the planets of unexpected badness. So bad results are going to be seen in the evening nightfall period. Don't expose yourself to any risk. Even if you have to be out, just think about it. Is there exposure to bodily risk or financially risk or emotional risk? And go home early if you have to be there. There's one planet of anger as well during the whole day. This anger can come from your tongue, the way you say things, or this anger can come from your actions. So take the soft approach for the whole day, and that's how you minimize impact from your bad planets. Now about this 90-minute session I have for you. Yes, I do. And that will cost you USD $50, that's all, to spend 90 minutes with me, to listen all about the fantastic energies I can teach you. I'll show you how to get to the level of your soul as quickly as possible so that you can be at the same level as people who are doing unimaginably lucky and fantastic things. It's all about reaching for the supernatural to be able to do supernatural things. And you'll have to connect to your soul, and your third eye will get active and your aura will shine. And that's what makes you give the ability to be special. And I'll show you as well, if you like to play lotteries, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and all that information from your palms. And that will give you a way how to collate numbers for yourself. And I'll show you as well your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. All these energies, when combined, that's when they give you that fantastic aura. And the aura is very important. Human beings can't see auras, but souls can see souls, and souls can see auras. And if your aura shines, it means your soul is shining, and that's super good. And that's what I will teach you. And I will show you how your next 9 years are going to work out. A platform based on your date of birth, and especially based on the age you are and the calendar year, how they connect to each other. So here's my email again. Send me this email. Let's get down to business in the next, as soon as possible, and get for you as quickly as possible the ability to make your next 9 years the best of all. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. Thank you and goodbye.